Find out if there's some more insight into that match.
Thank you very much, Joe. First off, congratulations, Expeke. The curse is broken. You're not going to go equal. You're at least going to go 3-1. So congratulations on that game. Talk me through picks and bans. And why for the Ziggs? We know how many teams put a high emphasis on Twisted Fate, and you guys as well.
I expected them to ban Ziggs or something because I don't know. I didn't understand their bans. When they ban Oriana, it's a bit weird that they leave Ziggs open. No one will first pick it. And then we pretty much had a really strong champion already. Then we thought they would pick jungle, not the TF already, because we had the Ziggs already. But then they just picked TF and Lucian, so we could get Lee Sin and Eve, which are really strong champions. But I think Diamond is way better on those than he is on Skarner. So when we had those champions, pretty much we felt really confident already that we had good champions. And their setup was not that great, so we could pick Vayne already, just let her free farm, and we knew that the moment we just keep going equal until late game we will win, but we even we managed to win the early pretty hard, and Vayne was really strong.
Yeah, the game was definitely very one-sided. It felt like you guys were definitely sending a message. 2 confident wins yesterday, another one today. Explain to me why Soaz is running Lee Sin top, Ziggs top. Why is it working? Is it 4.10? Is it something you've done as a team? Or, I'm just looking for more insights. I think it's more as a team. Like, he played them before, and I think he played them. Sometimes it might not work, but Ziggs is a strong champion that works really. It's maybe not the best versus all the matchup, but in some matches it's really good because he farms on top really easily. And the thing with Lee Sin is he's super strong because he's not going to lose the lane. He's maybe not going to own his lane, but he can roam. And Soaz is really good at that. He knows when to move, when to do the insects really good, and when to flash kick someone. And it's like a really hard engage to have Lee Sin on our top lane, since he's going to be way more tanky than on jungle, and he can freely go in whenever he wants, go out, go in, and wait for the perfect engage.
We want to turn our attention to your opponents in the league right now for a second, and I want to actually start with Gambit in this matchup because you've been playing versus Gambit and the same core of players for a couple of years now. What do you think it is that they don't seem to get going anymore in the season?
I don't know. It's hard to tell from them. It just feels like they kind of lose track of the game. Before they knew where they had to go, what they had to do, and now they kind of know. They seem to have lost a bit the thing. Even when they had Alex already, they just started to slowly become works. They had games that they were good, they had games that they were bad, but now it just feels like they are not as strong as a team as they were before. I don't think there are some games that they do really good individually, but then it comes to team play, to rotations, to everything, and they are just a bit lost. Sometimes they do something good, but most of the time they are following the other guys, the enemy team rotations. Well, turning our attention to something a little more positive, you are on 499 regular season kills. Not sure if you're aware of that. If you pick up one more, it'll be your 500th kill, which means it's most likely going to happen against Alliance tomorrow. If Alliance pick up a win against Copenhagen Wolves, the 2 teams will be on 3-0. Who is going to win 4-0 in Super Week and why? That's hard to tell. Like I said, for me, I think for us was to go 3-1 this week. Like 2-2 was something that was probably going to happen. 3-1 was something that could happen if we didn't play bad. And 4-0 is something that can happen if we play really good. Like I don't think today we played that good, even though it seemed like we had control. I don't think we played that good. I think we played better yesterday. So if tomorrow we play like yesterday and we get a good setup, I think we can beat them. Why is Fnatic so much more dominant in Super Week? You guys are 3-0, and you look like the team that has won all of the playoffs, which we haven't necessarily seen all of the previous weeks. What's different yesterday and today? The difference, I don't know what's the difference from yesterday and today. I don't know. Yesterday, I guess we were maybe more awake. We had 2 games. The first game as well is easier for us. This one was a bit too late for us. So maybe I was sleepy at least. But past your bedtime. But
yeah. One final question about that. Let's turn it to you personally, because you've been very vocal in the past also about, I've been playing this game for so long. Sometimes it is pretty hard to find a motivation. What is that like right now in this heat of the season and the importance of the games right now?
I think it always happened to us. Like last year, it pretty much happened the same, at least personally, and I think to everyone. When the season, you just finish a season, then you start another one, and then you are like, okay, here we go again at the beginning. It feels a bit weird the first weeks. Even though you are kind of motivated, you like the game, you don't really have ambitions at first at the split. But then when the end is coming, even if you are not playing at your best, you kind of think about it. Okay, there are only a few weeks left. Let's try to give our best these weeks and see what happens. Maybe even if we don't make it, we are going to give our best and not I hate the worst, at least. The worst feeling you can have is when we lose by one game or something, and then we are like, if we practice 1 week more, we could have made it. So I think it's the best to practice when the end is coming for the super weeks where you can win 4 games in a... Like, if you have a bad day, it's really bad, but if you are really prepared and you win 4 games, you pretty much got 1 or 2 positions up in the ladder.
Always remember that there's a lot of people that want to be in your guys' shoes, so congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, now let's flash back over to Joe and the Fish Show at the desk for an update on the standings.